What up, guys? Carolina Jackpot coming at you. Halftime video of the South Carolina Florida game. And for once, I don't have a lot to say. There hasn't been a lot of excitement in this game. South Carolina's defense playing pretty well. Florida's defense playing okay. The South Carolina, the game plan with Ryan Helinski throwing these bombs that we're trying to complete downfield to pick up 30, 40-yard chunk yardage at one time to Brian Edwards and Shia Smith. I don't really like that too much because, he just doesn't have quite enough air under the ball to get it to these guys right now. I can see, there's a little something off today. I think we should be trying more dink and dunk, that type stuff. But with Rico Dowdle banged up on the first play of the game, I'm going to go on ahead and say it. Rico Dowdle is a better bat than Tavian Feaster from Clemson. He just is. It's obvious. He's done well for us. He's moved the ball at times, but at times he looks like he's just scared to run up in the hole. It's concerning to me. Special teams has played well. Our punters punted well because he's done it about 10 times today. Their punters punted about 10 times today as well. Parker White nailed a close to 50-yarder. Their field goal kicker, Evan McPherson, nailing a long one as well. Second half, I don't know. I'm a little bit scared here that it's going to be, depth that may take over, and I don't know at this point who's got the better depth. Florida certainly has some injuries on the defensive line. That's helped us out a little bit. I'm not saying that in any way that I appreciate players being injured and not being able to play in games, but let's just go on ahead and say what it is. Zuninga, the one defensive end, is a beast, and not having him in there gives us a little bit more time to make throws. Trouble is, we've been making the throws. We just haven't been completing the throws. So we need to do a little bit better there. Hopefully Rico Dowdle can come back in this game in the second half, and if he doesn't, hopefully Tavian Feaster can find the hole a little bit better than what he's been doing in the first half. Or, I have a feeling that we're going to end up losing like a 24-13 game because we're not moving the ball at all, and neither are they, but I still think that they have just a bit more depth than what we do, and if it comes down to it, they'll probably end up with the dub. Now, I don't want to see that happen. This team's come too far. They need to put Dak Joyner in there, let him run around a little bit, give him a little bit of a different look, spell Ryan Helinski a little bit, give that arm a little bit of rest, and let's see. Second half, I think, belongs to the Gamecocks. Let's go. Coach Boom, hope you're doing what you need to at halftime, addressing these players and giving them the motivation that they need to come out in the second half and play a really good football game. In other news, other games, who's playing today? Clemson. Looking good. They're up 10-3 at the half against Louisville. That's pretty stellar to go into Louisville in a noon spot on a Saturday and get a 10-3 lead at halftime. Despite the fact that Trevor Lawrence has thrown a couple of picks in the red zone, who would have thought that he'd be leading the ACC in picks this time of year? But hopefully they can rebound from that and continue on. Get that win there. Auburn is steamrolling Arkansas, as we all thought. West Virginia-Oklahoma game, a little bit more of a shootout, looks like to me, than I thought it was going to be, more one-sided. It's like 28-7 Oklahoma, and I think West Virginia was about to score a while ago. Who's disappointed me a little bit? Iowa. You need to start scoring some points here on Purdue, and let's get that number covered. Georgia Tech is not playing too awful bad against Miami. They're hanging in there. I saw that one going on. Who else is out there? Who else? I don't know. I didn't know Tennessee versus Alabama was a 9 p.m. kickoff tonight. That's what it was saying. I thought the game was at 3:30. But at any rate, it seems like there's a lot of games at noon. Iowa State taking care of business against Texas Tech right now. From games last night, my picks against the spread, Syracuse. This is a team that I will never, ever lay points with again. Their offense is just not very good. They did get hosed at the very end of that game. I feel like they recovered a fumble against Pitt and they called the guy was down. He may have actually been down, but to me, you couldn't see that he was down from the video replay on that game, so I think Syracuse should have gotten the ball and had a chance to score there, and Ohio State covers the spread and just absolutely destroys Northwestern. There are a lot of people out there saying, this is an awfully big line. I mean, it's just an awfully big line here to pick Ohio State in this spot. Why? What has this team done to make you think that they can't cover 28 points in like a quarter and a half? And what did Northwestern done to make you think that they have any chance of stopping that juggernaut? That's the best team in the country right now. I don't care what anybody says. I know a lot of people from the South don't like Ohio State for whatever reason. They don't agree with me on that, but I'm telling you, offensively and defensively combined, they're the best team in the country. I think LSU is the best team in the country offensively right now, but their defense is not up to the level that Ohio State is. Anyway, I'm out of here. Carolina Jackpot. Hope I enjoy the second half. Hope I do. Hope I will. Think I will. Let's go Gamecocks. I'll see y'all later. Spurs up to my toes out, baby. Woo! Go Cox.